So, Gus, 3 home games in 7 days, 7 points from them. What are your reflections from those games?
Yeah, very happy. I think it was a tough run of fixtures in time of where teams were in a position in the league, but we know at home we're very good, and I think it helped us just being in a continuous kind of cycle of them 3 games at home. And yeah, very pleased to pick up 7 out of 9 points as a team.
And personally, for you, you've been selected in the Vanarama National League midweek team of the week. What have you made of your performances and your form going into sort of the business end of the season?
Well, first half from Tuesday was probably the worst I've ever played for Southend. So yeah, no, just in a general, I've been very happy. Like happy with my football, just going out there and trying my best every time, trying to score, trying to assist, trying to win games of football. So very happy for myself, very pleasing. But there's still a long way to go this season. So hopefully we can kick on and get a few more goals.
Yeah, you've also got the most goals by a defensive-minded player in the top 5 divisions of English football. What have you made of sort of your scoring success so far, and what's sort of the secret behind that, I guess?
It sounds stupid, just wanting to score. I know that sounds really vague and stupid, but just getting in the box as many times as possible, making the runs when some others may not, and just kind of positioning yourself where the ball may drop. And I think just trying to get your numbers up from that has helped me, just being in there countless amount of times, and then hopefully one will drop to me. And obviously at wing back you don't get loads of chances, so then when it does, making it count and obviously putting it in the back of the net.
Do you see your role in the team as primarily a defensively minded player, or is it more sort of having a look at where you can make an impact going forwards as well?
Both. I think it's very. I think wing back is the most kind of you're asked to defend your back post, but also you're asked to go and supply for the team. And if I was just sat at right back, then I can't supply for the strikers or the midfielders. So both very much so. I like to obviously add goals and assists to my game because I think as a right wing back you need to do that. But at the same time, you can't be leaving the back door open and letting your man either beat you or score against you. So very much both ends.
So Tuesday's results saw the Shrimpers move up to 8th in the league. What do you make of sort of the upturn in form, and what do you see as the goals for the rest of the season going forwards?
To get in the playoffs. I think that's very simple. We've had a slow start, and well, when we say slow season so far, and we've kind of given ourselves a slight uphill battle now, but these last 15 we really need to pick up, and hopefully we can peak at the right time now and get on a good run and get into.
And finally, Noel mentioned in his post-match interview that you've been on the tunes after matches. What have you been putting on?
Oh, I can't say what we've been putting on, but there's been a lot of slow R&B in there, especially on the Tuesday night. Everyone's a bit tired. But no, just in general, everyone likes a few songs. So I try and make it as kind of for everyone. Obviously, some people like hip hop, some people like a bit of house. So a bit of everything goes in there. So yeah, I can't tell you the winning song.
Nice one. Cheers, Gus.
No worries.
Gus, I remember Kevin Mayer, your boss, saying a few weeks back about how you describe yourself and Jack Bridge as wing backs, but he maybe doesn't see you as defenders. And you mentioned how you have to go from one post to the other. It's a real specialist position, isn't it? You've played at right back and wing back previously before being at Southend, but has it kind of evolved your role over the seasons you've been at the club?
Yeah, I'd say so. But I think that's just probably adapting for myself, adapting to the level, how I can prove, how I can help the team out. I think me and Bridgie are very different in wing backs senses, where I probably a bit more kind of roll my sleeves up and kind of get on with down the right and have a bit more of a fight and stuff like that, where Bridgie's very more pretty and dribbles and catches the eye. So, but it works in tandem, and it kind of, we've got a good partnership when we both play. We both know what we're going to try and do and stuff like that. So yeah, it's different, but no, I enjoy it.
And we mentioned you're in this playoff picture again. Been there before. Is there any lessons you can take from previous seasons? I know every season's different in terms of how it plays out, but is there any lessons you can take from previous seasons going into the running this time round?
Yeah, no, it's crunch time now, and it kind of Tuesday kind of really stated that, where we can walk off the pitch and know we've not played well and it's a difficult game, but we've got 3 points and now we're 8th, and that's all that really matters now. We could play rubbish till the end of the season, but if we're in the playoffs, everyone's going to have a smile on our face and we're going to be excited for it. So the results matter now, and I think coming from previous seasons, we've known that and we've performed well when we needed to do that.
And it was a bit tense, wasn't it, on Tuesday night towards the end of the match? How do you deal with those kind of pressure moments?
Yeah, that's football. I think that just happens. I think momentum in sport is such a massive thing. It doesn't matter what sport you can play. You can be comfortable for 75 minutes and then all of a sudden just one goal can change it, and then last 15 or so can be hectic. So just having some good experience on the pitch, keeping calm. And to be fair, we were calm on the pitch, and I sometimes have to give the opposition a bit of credit because I thought they stuck it on the money when they had corners and stuff like that. And thankfully, Nick was there to help us out, and the defence kind of got us out of trouble in the end.
You mentioned Nick Hayes obviously permanently with the club now. Leon Chambers-Peril on getting his first start. What was it having him in midfield like?
Yeah, he's done excellent since he's come on. It's not easy when you've kind of come from another team halfway through the season to try and bed in, but he's done outstanding. And it's for him, he's probably just learning his role and getting more minutes in the team. But that obviously will come with time because there's a lot of good players in that position as well. So, but no, he's done really well.
And Tamworth up next. Have you ever played there?
Yeah, I've played there many a times, to be fair, just from when I was at Royston back in the La League. So they've done unbelievable to get to where they are now. And it's a very tough place to go and play. So we're going to need to be at our A game to go and get 3 points there.